All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin this match between two very strong teams, the reigning defending Major Champs Mech Menaces looking to get a victory over a strong Broken Axles team.
Absolutely. Let's see, who we got on the Broken Axles team today? We got Mediocre playing with Graphic and Onatic. On the Mech Menaces side, of course, we have Ronks, Fallen Realms, and Beach.
Seems like there's a little bit of a feeling out process happening here. Both teams making a few misses now and then, but we're going to see if this unintentional defense possibly turns into some intentional offense. Ronks going out for a touch. He puts it high, looks to follow the shot, and that boots it back out to the other side of the field. How do you think Mech Menace is going to have to play this to get a dubski?
I think as long as they can keep the pressure up as they normally do, they shouldn't have any trouble here. I mean, a lot of times we see Broken Axles. As I say that, they go up first. I was about to say we see Broken Axles kind of sit on their laurels in the back of the defensive third, but here they are, and they decide to take the lead first, Bilbo.
Yes. I believe that the Mech Menaces are coming off a weekend where they took a loss that they did not expect to take. So I'm sure they'll be looking to capitalize on finding that new flow, fixing the issues, putting all the things they've worked on and practiced all week into play. So far, a strong start for Broken Axles. A shot goes back up. Fallen boots it back out to the right side. He's looking to start a little offensive zone.
Starting to see, like, some good... Wow, okay. I was about to say, starting to see some good passes being put together. Ronks goes ahead and finishes off that play. That's a
solid pass there as well.
That's a Michael Bay walk-away moment for Ronks as Fallen creates an explosion behind him. Only non-cool men look at explosions.
Mediocre goes for a shot. He pops it out front. Fallen defends it, puts it up high. The ball goes back to Onatic and over to Ronks as they're just kind of trading possessions at the moment. We're going to see if Broken Axles can capitalize on their offensive momentum at the start of the game.
I don't know if anyone has noticed yet, but Bilbo and I probably sound super tired. We've had such a long day playing basketball as you do and stuff, but we're excited to be here. Excited to cast this match to the last one of the day. Tied up here with just under half of the game finished. And as I say, they're tied up. But for the family-friendly stream, Onatic has ensured us that he is having a great time. Mediocre puts his second one in for the match.
Just another example of the pros of drinking and driving. As Beach Pilot retains possession, gets it out to midfield. Ronks gets a touch. He's looking to improvise. Goes back to Graphic, and we're playing a little bit of ping pong here. It's kind of hard to do good commentating because I'm just saying somebody else's name every 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
To punch a ball towards the middle. Graphic is there for the touch.
To be clear, stream, we do not condone actual drinking and driving. Just to be clear, so there's no confusion on that one. Please do not drink and drive.
Absolutely, do not drink and drive.
Beach misses a pretty much open net there, but they still have all the pressure. Backflips again.
Beach Pilot just hammering the net.
Ronks putting one on the backboard. Nobody really there to defend it. Goes for the double tap. Nothing really doing there. Fallen gets a free shot on net. Saved out by Mediocre.
Ball goes up. Mediocre's looking to have a touch on the ball. He boots it out. Ronks is looking to make a touch. He hits him with a little whoopsie-doopsie. Graphic with the touch moves it out to the right side. Beach Pilot puts out in front of the net. There's a chance. Ronks takes a shot. It's there. But the Hammer Man defends it, and it's going to roll all the way almost to the other side.
It's a great clearance there out of Broken Axles. But they did end up kind of giving the ball away. Going back into our ping pong mode, excuse me. Just a little bit here. That one goes over Onatic, and we are tied up again.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you should already know the Mech Menaces do not lay down. All right, now, no, I understand the Broken Axe is a very solid team as well, but when you got the Mech Menaces in front of you, like you said, the defending major champs, you're gonna have to bring it. You can't let little small defensive mishaps like that happen. You got to be locked in all through the game.
Absolutely. I think we're seeing a lot more ground play here out of Mech Menaces than we're used to as well. I'm wanting to see their usual aerial prowess as Fallen goes up in the air for one there. They are doing a good job of finding each other though with these passes, Bilbo. I think if they can kind of get warmed up here, I could see this starting to actually kind of go the other way from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, this is very solid passing. The whole team is meshing well right now. They just got to put the ball in the net. That could just come with some patience.
Absolutely. Graphic gets a nice touch into the corner. Onatic's going to be there to try and wait for the center. Doesn't quite make it there, though. Mediocre gets a touch into his teammate. They're scrambling now. Fallen's going to get a shot. Oh, thankfully, Mediocre comes to save the day.
Getting down to the last 10 seconds. The ball pops out. Mediocre takes a touch. He's looking to score, and he's looking to do it right now. Puts it over to the left side. No touch. Onatic, it's up! Defended well by Fallens, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to OT. Why do we always say ladies and gentlemen? Why don't we say gentlemen and ladies?
You know, I don't know. I mean, if we want to... People. Hey, peeps. You know?
Yeah.
Want to be inclusive.
It's like a ladies first thing or something? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think that traditionally, right? Ladies, that's like a ladies first thing. That's literally another saying, ladies and gentlemen, or ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Mediocre doing some trickery on the ball, boots it out to the right side. Graphics there for the touch. He pops it up, looking for a follow. Beach Pilot retains possession. Beach has been very involved in this game. I like seeing his involvement as someone who's often been kind of a third man type of player. It's nice to see him with some high involvement early in this game.
Oh, absolutely. And you see the kind of impact it makes on the game as well. Well, I can say we might be a little bit surprised to see the scoreline right now. It's been very clear his role in the pressure that's been happening out of Mech Menaces. Speaking of pressure, though, looks like it's all coming from broken axles right now. The shot doesn't happen there. Fallen gets a clear and follow-up, but the 50 doesn't go his way. Ronx is going to look to retain possession here on the wall. Gets a tip over the first. And Onatic own goals!
No!
Oh, unfortunate touch there out of Onatic.
I guess he's more of a...
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't drink and drive.
Exactly. We're going to see if he's a cup half full or a cup half empty kind of guy after that one.
Yeah, or a cup, a few more cups, and then a few more cups.
Perhaps. Maybe a few less cups.
Maybe a few less, you know?
Yeah.
Well, gotta say, I did expect a Mech Menaces game one there, Bilbo, but I didn't expect it in that fashion.
It certainly was not easy. They made them work for it all the way to the very end, and unfortunately, it was kind of a gimme game, right? But you know, I think even if you're broken axles after that, you got something good to take with you. You know,
Absolutely.
Mediocre's playing good. The other guys, their score lines don't show goals, but we all saw the involvement that they had. It was a fine-tuned machine, and you know, just got to take some positive energy with you into the next game, so you can try to capitalize on what was a pretty solid, stellar first game. So,
absolutely. What do you expect to come out of the broken axles here on this game too? Do you think they make any adjustments? They just try to follow up?
Yeah, I don't know if they're. I don't have a ton of experience playing against their team or even with the players on their team. You know, so it's hard for me to make an observation on whether they're a good adjustment team, because you know some teams are good at that, some teams are not.
Absolutely.
So I'm not sure. I think this is going to be kind of a proving ground to see if broken axles can make those in-game adjustments, and hopefully just put one more net in than the other team. That's all you got to do.
Absolutely. That's all. Well, that's all they had to do for Mech Menaces in game one. But here we go. Game two. Mech Menaces up by 1 already again within 14 seconds.
Ronx just beaming that at the net, and Graphic being a little too far up on the play, and unfortunately there's no one there to recover for him. Once again, it seems like the difference maker in the first game was a simple defensive mistake, and already we're seeing that again from Broken Axles. So if they can clean up their game, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to win this game.
Absolutely. Well, let's see what they got in the back pocket here. Graphics here, no real boost to challenge that ball, though. Fallen gets it over him. Onatic makes a pretty awkward touch back towards his own net, but Mediocre covers the shot. But another shot comes their way. Mediocre's there again. He's really proving to have to be that defensive stanchion there for them.
Ball lands right in front of the net. Fallen Realms puts it right down the middle, and there's the BDS goal celebration that we know and love. BDS's #1 fan slots it right down the middle, and it's 2-0.
I'm not seeing a lot of proactiveness out of Broken Axles here. They're down. They need to try and pump the gas a little bit here. Kind of sitting in their third and hoping that Mech Menaces is just going to give them a free opportunity. And while it does happen every once in a while here in the league, it won't happen very often out of this team.
You certainly are not going to do it against one of the better teams in this league. Not against one of the elites. Graphic puts a touch up left side, just barely doesn't go in. Mediocre looks to retain that possession, goes up on the top wall. He's going to meet Fallen there, puts it up. Just nothing out of that entire play. Just you got to find a way to start making these passes worth something. It's instead of just kind of, maybe this sounds a bit mean, but just kind of worthlessly touching the ball out places. You guys have so much to, so many skills to offer. You got to find a way to stop giving the ball away.
Absolutely. No, you want to find value in your passes and touches, right? That's, that's what the word worthless means, is lacking value. You want to find value in those passes.
Now, on the other side of things, I believe Mech Menaces are starting to hit their stride. They seem to have sensed a glaring kink in the armor for the Broken Axles. They're flowing pretty well on offense, but he puts it up. Mediocre has a shot. Fallen gets there at the last second. He's really recovering well for his team right now. Boots it up down the middle. Another click to possess. We'll see if Broken Axles can make some offense happen, because Mech Menaces look very good right now. They look very solid.
Absolutely, and I can tell also Mech Menaces, they're not feeling pressured. They know the position they're in. They're kind of, just playing rotationally sound, not letting any kind of pressure get to them. As I say that, they're doubled up in the corner, unfortunately, and Mediocre puts one in over them. I'm cursing people today, I guess. I say something and a ball goes in the net.
Man, that's a tough one to give up. They're making us look like very inept commentators right now. About 2 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Free ball goes out to the back corner. Onetic click to possess. Loses the ball. Ronx looks to make a pass right down the middle. Boot it back out. Ooh, Fallen Realms looks like he made a slight mistake there. Here's a chance. He puts a pass up. Onetic goes for a shot. I can't help but feel like maybe that was an open shot.
Yeah, it was a double commit on something that he really probably could have just gotten around the ball and shot himself there. There's a hit to the backboard, but it's very slow, so Beach cuts it before it gets there. Onatic gets another touch. It's kind of out to nobody, though. These are a lot of ping-ponging right now. Once again, might be out of Onatic's reach. Not quite. Graphic gets a shot. Backboard again. Just got to find some accuracy. Double commit here.
Oh, a double commit, but it was there. Mediocre pops it high. Fallen's there again. Oh my goodness, if they could just chill on the double commits, they might have put one of these in by now.
Absolutely. They just gotta, I want to know what those comms sound like, like, are they giving each other the space to actually know, hey, I'm going for this one?
Yeah, it seems like they're a little disheveled, but the funny thing is the offense is still there, the chances are there, but Fallen is just a defensive rook standing right in the front of the net. Bronx gets a free touch up. He's looking to double touch it. Mediocre's there.
Absolutely. That's now all of a sudden the pressure's all there, and on the pretty much first 10 seconds of the offensive push off Mech Menaces, they actually, take advantage and take the value out of those passes that they're doing in that offensive third. This is what Broken Axles needs. They need to find what they had in game one, hammered or not, and find some offense.
They need to start hammering down some offense. Graphic puts it high. Fallen is there again. That man will not let anything get by him today. Boots it out to the right side, depending on your perspective.
Very solid defense. Yeah. That's a good shot out of Fnatic. Well done. That is something that neither team is really doing, is protecting their backboard very much. So if they can find the space, I think this might be the route to go. just under 40 seconds left to go here in this game 2. It is still a close game with only 1 goal between them.
Nata getting involved, putting it up high. Ronks gets the retain. Graphic looks to get the ball back. Boots it out. He chases. He puts a shot. It's there! Beach Pilot is there to save it. Oh my goodness, that might have been it. Ball pops up high one more time. Fallen looks to boom it downfield. He's looking for the follow. No, he bails out. Ronks calls his number and slide it down the middle. That is just beautiful offense. You know what I love to see here is Fallen. He wants the shot. He says, oh, I want it, but you know what? He realizes his teammate has the better shot. Moves out of the way and just let the ball do what the ball do.
Absolutely. And Ronks, as we know, is always going to be a solid option in pretty much anywhere on the field, so we can know he's probably going to put that on target. Unfortunately, with only 10 seconds left to go, not looking too great for Broken Axles here, but there were moments of greatness, moments of offensive capability here that we might be able to see come back into this game. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. I was thinking the same thing. It's, you know, Mech Menaces are getting the dubskis here, but let's just be real. The first game is a tied ball game until a kind of odd defensive mistake by Broken Axles. They lose the game, right?
Yep.
Next game, defensive mistake right off the bat puts Mech Menaces up by 1. Later on in the game, a defensive mishap looked like a communication issue of some kind. 2 goals. Once again, without those mistakes, that's a tight ball game. Like, the offense of Broken Axles is hanging. They're doing what they got to do, man. But the defense has to get cleaned up, or they can kiss this one goodbye.
Absolutely. Just need that finishing power at the end of the good offense, and then you just need to not overcommit. So you've got, you know, people who have the actual opportunity, and they're not scrambling back on defense there. What do we think, chat? Do we think Broken Axles gets a game back in this one? Maybe even reverse sweeps? Or do we think Mech Menaces closes this out? Let me know. See, we got 8 people up in here. I know it's late. I know we're getting towards the end of the night. But, you know, we got games to look forward to tomorrow. There's All-Stars. They got this game. Who got this game, Doc? Broken Axles? I believe they're coming back. Axles? Alright. Chat thinks they're coming back. Let's see what they got, Bilbo.
Yeah, we're going to see Ronks puts it up high. Mediocre's there for the touch. Fallen is in the air. Unfortunately, not much of a menace on that play. Ball boots out to the left side. Ronks looks for a touch. It goes over. No, he gets back to it. Nata takes a shot. And I ain't talking about the other shot. Ronks looks to stay on the ball. a lot of bumper cars happening over here. Mediocre puts it up high, and Beach Pilot retains possession again. So gotta say, I'm very impressed with Beach Pilot's game today. He's been playing very well.
Absolutely, I would agree. Oh, Natic's gonna be first to the ball here, at least positionally. Gets a 50 into the corner. That spills out into the midfield. Mediocre sends yet another kind of just soft shot. I think that's the main thing we need out of Broken Axles. We just need some power and to try and send it up into a corner of a net on these opportunities. They're kind of just, you know, almost kind of bowling it at Mech Menaces, giving them a lot of time to save these.
Yeah, it's all about drive. It's all about power. You know, we got to make sure if we're going to slot those shots, we need to make sure they count for something because soft serve ice cream ain't going to get through over here. Fnatic looks to retain possession. Ball goes high. Graphic is there. Mediocre follows the shot. It was a good shot opportunity, but I don't know even if he didn't have defense, I don't know if he would have put that in because it's a very difficult shot to get back to. But I like the ideas. You know, not everything is gonna connect. So I like the offense there.
Absolutely.
Broken Axles.
Yep, and I mean, it's already been 2 minutes. We're still 0-0, so we can tell, defense has definitely stepped up on the side of Broken Axles. But I almost wonder if, like, the way they like to play the game when they feel most comfortable is when they have all the pressure, and that is their defense, Good defense, or best defense is a good offense.
As they say, a little bit of a cat and mouse game. Ronks gets a touch, pops it up. Graphic gets the touch. Beach with the follow. He booms it out. You can see who ends up with possession here. Fallen calls his own number, doesn't get it. Onatic looks for a shot. He has it. It's open.
Oh my!
It jumps in front of the net and he follows by mediocre music. They said our axles are not broken yet. He said we're still in this game, and we're not going to give Mech Menaces an easy run. And looks like Twitch chat may have some Twitch magic coming into this game.
Absolutely. It's like fairy dust. If you believe, it will come true. You can fly. Broken Axles have started to fly. Well, I don't know if I want to believe as much anymore. As I said earlier, Disney Plus is more expensive now, so anyways, back to the game. We got Onatic trying to go up the wall, gets a touch out into the midfield. Fallen kind of slams it in there. Mech Menace is trying to keep the pressure up. Ronks is opting to be a bit more patient, though, and he takes the ball in front of his own net. Mediocre's going to jump on that every time. Broken Axles up, 2-0.
Yeah, that was... Hey, listen, I get it. We all do it sometimes. We always feel like we have the space, we have the time to get the ball into the preferred optimal position, but I mean, hey, that's the risk you're going to take every time you do that, and you just got to be ready to face the consequences if you don't do it perfectly.
Absolutely. Little update for in the chat. Looks like Team Field Medic has taken the sweep over Base Europeans. That's a 3-0 dub for them.
Ball poops high. Fallen looks to stay on the ball. Wants to touch. He puts it up high. Once again. Comes back down. Graphic puts it up high. This ball is staying in the upper corner. Ronks takes it across the net again, but this time it works out. Onatic misses the touch. Ronks booms it. Mediocre is there. He's been kind of their defensive third guy. He's been playing well enough. I think his offense needs to start to connect. And it's kind of a weird play there. Ronks kind of gets the ball, and let's watch this replay one more time. Touched by Fallen. Oh yeah, he just got him to bite early, and the second guy was not in position to cover him. Well, hey, there's the defensive mistake.
Absolutely.
The good thing is that if you're a Broken Axles fan, you're still up. Your offense is still looking good. If history serves correct, if there are no more defensive mistakes, Broken Axles should win this according to the paper. But we're gonna see if what Mech Menaces has to say about that. Looking to keep the pressure up. A nice touch off to the midfield. There's a shot. A little bit of bumper cars there in front of the net. Onatic puts the ball high. Beat. Ooh, a slick pass from Beach. Gets it on Fallen. Fallen pops it up. Where's the follow? Oh. Mediocre boots it back at their net. Oh no, and it just barely doesn't go in. Kind of a weird crossbar there. Graphic with the triple dipple touch. The ball falls out in front of the net. No one's got possession. Onatic puts it up. Nothing
really
there. We'll see Mech Menaces. Yeah, there's odd little sequence there. Ball pops up. Beach wants the shot. He puts it in! It's the tied ball game! Mech Menaces said you're going to have to do a lot better than that if you think you're going to beat us on that one.
Oh, such a great air roll adjustment there out of Beach as well. That's a hard angle to get that shot off on. 36 seconds left. Can Broken Axles find another goal and keep Mech Menaces out of theirs?
Oh no! It's going at the net!
It's a full-on breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. Broken Axles have fought so hard.
Well, I hate to sound like a broken record here, Cannon, but what did we say? Every single game.
Yep. That's truly unfortunate, but it's not over, I guess. Still 30 seconds left.
Hey, the Broken Axles offense is still buzzing. Let's see if they can find a chink in the armor here. Opts for a fake. Totally fakes out Ronks. He doesn't know what to do with the ball. Graphic touches the ball up. Inadvertent touch possibly by Onatic. Ball looks to roll back. Fallen puts it high. Meteor got the touch. There's 12 seconds left. What do they got?
Open net!
It's a free net! It's a free net!
Oh my! It hops over! And it's in!
Oh my god, Broken Axles They're really trying to give us a rough Saturday. Listen, brother, I've had a hard day.
Bro,
Don't do this to me.
have you guys ever seen in bowling where the bowling ball will randomly clip something on the side of the gutter and pop back in and still get a strike anyways? That's exactly what just happened on Mediocre's pass. It just popped off the freaking post, jumped over the entire Mech Menaces. But the game's not over yet. We're in overtime. Can they keep the composure? Try and get a game back. That's a miss from both squads. Fallen fakes the first touch, goes for the 50 and loses it. Graphic is still here. Beach knocks it over him. Mediocre gets a touch. Ronks looks a little awkward. There's a 50. Spills out into the midfield. There's so much pressure out of Broken Axles here. Graphic's going to have to get back. Opts to knock it up under his own backboard. Oh my god. Beach thankfully just kind of puts too light of a shot there on the net. Mediocre gets possession here again. Gets it around the first. See what Beach does. He backs off. He gets it around the second. That's two. Oh my gosh, guys. Broken Axles.
This game is getting crazy.
Broken Axles have not given up.
Ball pops out. Onatic puts it high. Graphic goes for the pass.
Oh, what a great demo!
Slots it.
Broken Axles get their game 3. And this is not a sweep. This is not over. Mech Menaces. What are you doing? What's happening? Don't let it slip.
As the cat got your mouth because the Broken Axles are back in town. That's 1 and 2. Now listen, the Broken Axles still got some ground to make up, but this is a start. Look at that, 10 shots from Mediocre, putting the team on his back right now.
Absolutely. Not to mention the 5 out of Onatic. And wait, that's 17 out of them as a squad. Their coach of baseball in chat taking credit for the shots there. All right, chat, you called it.
Credit.
You called the win. Now, do Mech Menaces make an adjustment and they just close this out? Or are we going to game 5?
How much time I got left on the clock here?
About 20 seconds. Well, I say about 15.
There we go. That was game 3, correct?
Yes. Yes, it was. Bring on game 5. Going to game 5. They got adrenaline now. All right. Chat's calling game 5.
I was unable to find, I don't know why I couldn't find the Coliseum map, so we're going to be playing on this map. Apologies if it throws people off. I'll make sure to get the map rotation back on for the next one. But we'll hop into game 4 here. Things are a little bit funky here. Oh, no. We're back on. We're correct. Both teams run at the ball. Ronks gets the touch. And we're off. How do you feel this one's going to go? Based on the last game, you think Broken Axles can make something happen here?
I think they can, but I do think it might take a bit of They absolutely... Oh my gosh. I was about to say it's going to take... Not miracles, but it's going to take some major mistakes out of Mech Menaces. If Mech Menaces truly pull it together, that's a pretty rough mistake. But this is the problem. I was about to say, Broken Axles cannot be on top of each other. They can't get too excited now that they have a win under their belt. This is game 4. I have no idea how to say your name. AKA whatever. And no idea.
AKA Attack, I believe.
Yeah. But he's got another KA in there. I don't know.
It's That's I think it's the dude that be liking my stories on Instagram, but don't follow me. How crazy is that?
That's wild.
Can't give me a follow, bro? Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, that looks to maintain possession. Fallen puts the touch up. He calls his own number. Oh, I look like you tried to go for a little flip reset there. I see you falling. I see you trying. I see you trying to whip in the kitchen a little bit.
Yes, sir. They may have just lost the game, but they're still feeling confident. They want to pull out some clips before the series is over. Nice bump out of Ronks. Beach finishes off that play.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a solid offense.
Yep.
Onatic gets bumped.
Nobody there to really cover Onatic either, you know? Where's Mediocre, our usual defensive wall for the Broken Axles? He's nowhere to be found on that play. It's a good kickoff out of Broken Axles, though. That's a good pass if Onatic can get the angle. Fallen pops it up in front of his own net. Thankfully, he's fast enough to get back up to that 50.
Right. Ball pops up in the air. Ronks. Oh, Mediocre's got a shot. He puts it high. Is anybody like to follow? Fallon backs up. He goes. The tactical whiff there. Ronks puts it back on the shot. Top left corner. There he is. There's the man from Miami, the beach pilot. Looks to slot that one back in the corner. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I want to say this is the 4th time Mech Menaces has scored off of Ronks putting the pass on that exact spot. It seems to be a crux for this Broken Axles.
Chat, no, the 4th map is not Beckwith Park, but we just had a lapse on remembering which one it was, so well, it'll be back to normal as usual. Apparently, Bailey, we were supposed to be on Utopia Coliseum, but I couldn't have told you that either.
Unless that changed, we're not supposed to be on Utopia. I don't.
Oh, did it change?
I mean, I have the original map list from before. I was looking for Coliseum. I just couldn't find Coliseum.
Oh, yeah, it's not in alpha. It's not in alphabetical order anywhere.
No,
Well, Coliseum is Utopia, though, I think. I could be wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's Utopia Coliseum.
Well, there you go, boys. I figured out my good findings. I was looking for a
C.
that started with C.
The only reason it really does matter, chat, I see you saying it should matter. There are some maps with some pretty clear, like, lighting problems. Sandy Shores, for instance. So, yeah, we try to keep maps like that. This map is fine, though.
Listen, I wasn't going to put you on Farmstead. I know all the homies hate Farmstead. All my homies hate Farmstead.
Yeah, for real. Alright, well, we got 2 minutes left to go here. Not to take the attention too far off of the game. But Mech Menaces seem to have, taken back control of this match. Broken Axles, once again, it's their life on the line here.
Fnatic looking to put up a dribble. He flicks it up high. Fallen is there. It's a little too telegraphed, I believe. Sometimes you're going to have to find some more creative ways to attack the basket. Beach Pilot puts it up high. Mediocre is there as usual. That man is always there. A good 50. Beach puts it up. He pops it. Ronks. Man, their offense from that side of the field looks really good. I feel like anytime they take the ball up the corner on that side, it's just money for them.
Absolutely. And I think they also kind of have found the hole in Broken Axles' defense is that they don't really send somebody, back post very effectively. Right. So if you don't have a back post person, that's when you can kind of just center from the corner. Still a minute to go, though, but this is quite a tall order here for Broken Axles now.
Yeah, we're going to have to see some... We're going to have to see some real heroics here because it looks like the Mech Menaces are firing on all cylinders. Ball pops high. Fnatic goes to touch it. Graphic retains one more touch. He goes up high again, looking for the shot. Fallen is there. Fallen looking to retain the possession. Moves it up field. Mediocre pops it to the right corner. Looks for a follow. A tactical fake to try to catch the defense napping. There's a ball, and there is a Ronks. Booms it at the net. Fortunately, no dice on that particular play. Fallen throws a pass up. Oh my goodness,
crazy pinch off the inside of the post.
Yeah, that was nuts.
It is looking a bit mathematically impossible at this point.
As Ronks hits the children's tumble all the way to the net. Ball goes up, and there is the finish. I think
we can call it there.
I think that's a dub ski for the Meckies, dude.
Yeah, Ronk's padding the stats a bit there at the end. Bit quiet at the beginning of the series. Certainly picked it up here towards the end on his part.
Right.
I can't say I'm surprised though. This is Mech Menaces. They're the current champs. That ball is taking a moment to come down. Fallen wanted to get one more for the road. Did not get it.
Yep.
Everyone's dipping out of the lobby before we can get stats. We love when they do.